It's time for the Margin Matters Minute with Money Man Jason Brown.
Jason Brown here with the exciting news. My book has finally been published. It's titled, "It Is Possible: How I Earned 2 Debt-Free Degrees and How You Can Too." Basically, this book is my answer to the student loan debt crisis. The crisis is spiraling out of control in our country. It continues to get worse. And I'm here to tell you, do not believe the lie that says the only way that you can go to college is to take out debt. That is totally false. There's lots of ways to go to college debt-free. This book proves it. My story proves it, as well as all the other stories that are included in the book. Lots of good interviews with lots of other people who also earn debt-free degrees are in the book. This crisis has gone on long enough. It has to stop. We have to change our mindset on how we view the traditional college route. What is the return on investment? Do we need to go to college and spend $80,000, go into debt, and come out with a $35,000 a year job? That's the problem. There's the disconnect. We have to do something different. We have to change our mindset. So this book covers the student loan debt crisis, which now we're standing at $1.7 trillion of total student loan debt in our country, which is held by about 45 million adult Americans. That $1.7 trillion represents the second highest debt total, second to only mortgage debt in America. That's higher than auto loans, higher than credit card debt, higher than any other consumer debt. We're now looking at 70% of all college graduates are graduating with some form of debt. 25% of all student loan debt holders are now in either default, forbearance, or deferment. Now, that's the problem. The solution is within the pages of this book. Some of the chapters cover topics such as the hidden costs of college. There's a whole chapter that goes over what is the real cost of college. It's not just tuition and board, room and board and tuition and books. Those are the ones we all know about. There's so many hidden costs. Those costs are going to be revealed. It's going to help you create a budget to plan for college more appropriately. Now, there's another chapter called Ways to Pay for College. There's lots of different ways to pay for college. We all know through scholarships and grants and tuition reimbursement programs. There's so many different ways to pay for college now besides going into debt. And this chapter is dedicated to all types of different strategies that are going to tell you how to do that. Now, perhaps the biggest chapter is the alternatives to traditional college. Now, that chapter is going to include a lot of real life interviews with people from all walks of life who have taken different routes than the traditional four-year college. There's so many different ways to get higher education, to get job training skills, to get work-based skills, to prepare you for a job or a career into the real world. College isn't for everybody, and that's okay. And as a matter of fact, 40% of all high school graduates never even go on to college. So what are they doing? That's what this book explores. 40% don't even go to college. So they're doing something different, and they're being successful at it. So that's what this book explores. So there's lots of opportunities and options out there that people might not be aware of. So again, one of the last chapters in the book is going to cover ways to save while you're in college. Now, that might seem a little crazy because the costs of colleges are enormous now. How in the world can you save money while you're in college? Yes, it's true. Yes, it can be done. There's lots of tips and strategies in this book that are going to tell you how to save money while you're a student in college. It's really, really true. I promise you, I've done it. I share my stories in the book. Now, remember, the mantra of this book is education should not be a debt sentence. So I hope you check out the book. It's on Amazon. Please, if you read it, I'd love to hear your feedback. Write me an Amazon review. I would really, really appreciate the support. And I know that this book will truly help the next generation of college students avoid debt. Thank you so much for your support.